were you thinking, I'm done?
I thought we were dead. I thought we were done. This is completely unbelievable. I'm so excited to win here. I felt like we had a shot last year and it got away from us on fuel mileage, and just wanted to win here so bad after that. So this sweet redemption. I gotta say hi to Sherry back home. She didn't make it this weekend, so love you, babe. And all these awesome fans, thank you guys so much for coming out. What an awesome crowd. I hope they enjoyed it, man. That was a whole lot of fun.
When you have a dominant car like that, how worried are you, Martin, in those final 100 laps or whatever?
Worried every lap, waiting for a caution, just especially at the end. You're counting down, you know, 30, last 20, last 10, and then you get inside of 5, you're like, oh my God, there's no way there's not going to be a caution, and sure enough there was, but fortunately able to hold them off. This thing was just so stout tonight, and a good push from Larson helped us a bunch.
I know these fans are excited to see you in victory lane. We'll see you there in a second.
Thank you, buddy.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Martin Truex Jr. winning the race. He seems pretty happy about it. Although the race seemed kind of, I don't want to say the word boring, but it really lacked excitement. They repaved the track last year, then they repaved it again, and the passing really didn't seem like it was there. We only had a total of 9 different lead changes with 4 different leaders. But nonetheless, Martin Truex Jr. getting Furniture Row, its 3rd win this season. So that was the Kentucky Speedway Quaker State 400 presented by Advanced Auto Parts. Kyle Busch started off on the pole. Qualifying got rained out after the first 2 segments, so Kyle Busch started on the pole. On lap 32, we had a competition yellow, and Danica Patrick was a lap down, so she was the lucky dog on lap 32. And Martin Truex Jr., just a dominating night here for him at Kentucky Speedway. He ended up winning stage 1. Kyle Larson ended up getting speeding on pit road after the end of that stage during that little caution break. But in stage 2, we had another caution right away. Brad Keselowski got loose. He ended up hitting the 14. And Jimmy Johnson, 7-time, just had nowhere to go. So he ended up plowing into the 2 and ended his night here early at Kentucky Speedway. So the 2 was out of it right away. Clint Boyer ended up fixing his car, and Jimmy Johnson ended up calling it a day. I think he was on like Twitter or Instagram, leaving the track right away after that happened. So we had a caution as Casey Kane went underneath the 6 car in turn 1 and 2, and both of them ended up crashing. Casey Kane took the bigger part of the hit in his awesome Mountain Dew paint scheme looking car, and that was it for Casey Kane. That basically ended his run here, and it looks like he's definitely going to be out of that 5 car at the end of the 2017 Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series. So the 6 ended up staying out. He got his damage fixed, but but we had a caution after that, and it was the 6 car. He got loose and ended spinning. He ended up spinning out here at Kentucky Speedway. So then we had a caution for the 23. Joey Gase ended up putting his car in the wall. He had some really big damage there on the right side. And then at the end of that, Martin Truex Jr. ends up winning stage 2. So it's just been the whole Kentucky Speedway should be just called Truex Speedway. But yeah, Truex Jr. winning stage 1 and stage 2. And in the last 100 laps of the race, there wasn't much action at all. Not too much to brag about here. We had Dale Jr. get a couple screws loose in his windshield. We had a late caution for Kurt Busch. He ended up blowing up, and he had a little bit of fire underneath that car too when he pulled it down back towards the garage. He ended up stopping, not making it all the way to his hauler. So we had to caution with that one real late, and everybody went to get tires except for Martinn Truex Jr., Kyle Larson, and the rest of the field went to go get 4 fresh rubbers, and that really didn't help any of them out here towards the end. With the restart, we had Martinn Truex Jr. just pulling away from Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson. So they passed the overtime line, and we had a little caution there. The 43 ended up hitting, the 43 is driven by Bubba Wallace this week. He ended up hitting Matt Kenseth, and Matt Kenseth ends up collecting the 19 of Daniel Suarez and the 3 of Austin Dillon. So those guys weren't having that good of a night anyway. I think Suarez was a lap down. But in the end, Martinn Truex Jr. just dominating the whole day. Shout out to his wife Sherry, who couldn't make it to the track. But yeah, Martinn Truex Jr. winner here. So let's get to your leaderboard rundown. We ran all 274 laps. We had a fastest lap of 186.587 miles per hour. We had 9 lead changes with 4 different leaders and a total of 8 cautions here at Kentucky Speedway. Martinn Truex Jr. brings his rig home in first place, and congrats to Toyota and Martinn Truex Jr. Furniture Road Denver Mattress. Kyle Larson ends up finishing second. Third place goes to Chase Elliott. Fourth is Denny Hamlin. Kyle Busch brings it home in 5th. Eric Jones having a nice run. He finishes 6th. Jamie McMurray is 7th. Joey Logano finishes 8th. Kevin Harvick is 9th. Ryan Blaney is 10th. Darrell Wallace Jr. finishes 11th. Dale Earnhardt Jr. is 12th. Clint Boyer is 13th. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. is 14th. Danica Patrick finishes 15th. 16th goes to Chris Buescher. 17th is Matt Kenseth. 18th goes to Daniel Suarez. 19th is Austin Dillon. 20th is AJ Allmendinger. 21st is Paul Menard. Ryan Newman finishes 22nd. Michael McDowell's 23rd. David Reagan's 24th. Matt DiBenedetto's 25th. Landon Castle's 26th. Ryan Sieg is 27th. Reed Sorensen finishes 28th. 29th goes to Jeffrey Earnhardt. Wow, he didn't blow up right away. Kurt Busch is 30th. Timmy Hill is 31st. 32nd goes to BJ McLeod. 33rd is Ty Dillon. 34th is Cole Witt. 35th is Greg Godling. Joey Gase finishes 36th. Trevor Baynes 37th. Casey Kane finishes 38th. 39th goes to Brad Keselowski. And Jimmy Johnson finishes dead last here at Kentucky Speedway. So that's it for Kentucky Speedway. Next week, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series heads off to New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the Overton's 301. And that race is on NBCSN Sunday, July 16th with a 3 p.m. Eastern start time. After that race at New Hampshire, the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series heads to Indianapolis Motor Speedway July 3rd with a 2:30 start time. And that race is on NBC. And it's the Brantley Gilbert Big Machine Brickyard 400 at Indianapolis Motor Speedway July 23rd. And that race once again is on NBC. And July 30th, the Cup Series heads to Pocono Raceway for the Pennsylvania 400. That race is on NBCSN. And then after that, we are in the month of August already. Unbelievable. We're headed road course racing at Watkins Glen International. That race is on NBCSN. And that's August 6th with a 3 p.m. Eastern start time. And the race is called I Love New York 355 at the Glen. Let's get to the who will win winners. A lot of people pick Kyle Busch to win this race here. I think we had a couple people pick Truex. This guy picked way more than one person, so we're not going to allow that. Warriors Bandwagon says Martinn Truex Jr. Congrats to him. He has no channel description at all. Super NASCAR Rocks also said Martinn Truex Jr. No channel description for him either. We're going to keep moving on up this list. 7-Up Cup Series 48 says Martinn Truex. He got it right. He has 4 subscribers, and he says, welcome to the NASCAR 7-Up Cup Series diecast reviews. So make sure you guys hit up 7-Up Cup Series 48. We'll just keep moving up this list. Alex the Sniper 19 says Martinn Truex Jr. He has 6 subscribers. Alex the Sniper got it right. He said Martinn Truex Jr. He says, hi, I'm Alex, and welcome to my channel. I will upload anything on this channel. So awesome. Go subscribe to Alex the Sniper 19. Alright, Stan Diglis. He has Semi as his avatar. He has 4 subscribers, and he says, put me down for Truex Jr., please. Thanks for playing, Stan Diglis. Congratulations on your pick. You got it right. Okay, we're going to keep moving on up, see if we see any more Truex Jr.'s. And Major Mike Barracuda. He has 1 subscriber. He says, Martinn Truex Jr. Major Mike Barracuda, congratulations. You're the man, dude. You did it. But he also has no channel description, so... Well, there you go. Thank you guys for watching. Once again, we are headed off to New Hampshire Motor Speedway for the Overton's 301. Thanks to everybody for entering to win the first ever iAnthuny brand Wave 1 2017 shirt giveaway. I'm off to New Hampshire, and we will see you guys there. Bye.